Imagine waking up every day with a spark in your chest, a restless, beautiful itch that won't let you stay still. That itch is creativity. It's not just about painting or music or words on a page. It's a force that wants to move through you. A force that wants to break open your ordinary life and invite you into something unpredictable. The mistake we've been taught is that creativity is rare, that it belongs to a chosen few, the gifted, the talented, the geniuses. And because of that, millions of people learn to step back to say, this isn't for me. But what if it was never rare? What if creativity is alive in every single person? What if it's knocking at your door, whispering every day, waiting for you to finally say yes? Here's the truth. Fear will always show up when you try to create. Always. It's the unwelcome guest. It's the heavy weight on your chest. It's the whisper that says, not you. Not today. Not good enough. Most people think the only way forward is to kill fear, to conquer it, to wait until it disappears. But fear never truly disappears. The secret isn't waiting for it to go away. The secret is learning to live with it, to dance with it, to say, I see you, but I'm going to do this anyway. That's what it means to live creatively beyond fear. It doesn't mean a life without doubt or hesitation. It means stepping into the unknown with curiosity. It means allowing failure, awkwardness, and imperfection to exist and still creating anyway. The creative life is not about flawless execution. It's about showing up again and again, even when your hands are shaking. Creativity is not reserved for the so-called artists. It's built into you from the very beginning. Look at a child learning to walk. Look at the way a child plays, invents, or sings nonsense songs. That's pure creativity. It's also in the everyday decisions you make. How you solve a problem at work, how you comfort a friend, how you arrange the details of your day. These are all small sparks of the same creative fire. Somewhere along the way, society boxed creativity in. It told us that creativity belongs only to painters, poets, dancers, musicians. It told us creativity must be judged by outcomes, by whether it sells, whether it wins awards, whether it earns approval. Because of that, so many of us silenced ourselves. We stopped playing. We stopped experimenting. We stopped listening to that inner itch. But creativity isn't about recognition. It's about process. It's about the act itself, the moment of curiosity, the willingness to try, the spark of newness. When you shift your perspective and see creativity as a living force that belongs to everyone, it suddenly feels less intimidating and more possible. It becomes something you can nurture in small ways every day, no matter who you are or what you do. When you say yes to it, something begins to change. Fear doesn't vanish, but it loses its grip. Because now you understand that failure isn't the end. Failure is the signal that you're stretching, that you're alive in the unknown, that you're stepping closer to what matters most. Think of fear as a compass. If you feel afraid, it's because this thing matters to you. That's proof you're moving towards something real. The trick isn't to get rid of fear, it's to walk beside it. Courage is not about being fearless. It's about moving forward even when fear is in the room. Every single creative act, big or small, is an act of bravery. There's a strange paradox here. The very tension between fear and creativity is what makes the work alive. Fear sharpens you. It makes you honest. It forces you to dig deeper and risk more. That tension creates the energy that fuels your best work. If you wait until the fear disappears, you'll wait forever. The magic comes only when you create anyway. Living creatively means embracing the mess. It means accepting that some ideas won't work, that sometimes you'll look awkward, that sometimes your work will fall flat. But that messiness is not proof of failure, it's proof of life. Authenticity doesn't live in perfection. It lives in the flaws, in the cracks, in the moments when you tried and risked and showed up honestly. The way forward is simple, but not always easy. Curiosity and courage. Curiosity keeps you exploring, asking questions, trying things out. It turns mistakes into experiments and failures into lessons. Courage keeps you showing up, even when you doubt yourself. Together, they form the foundation of a creative life. And here's the most important part. Creativity isn't something you practice once in a while. It's not a performance, it's a practice. Real work is showing up consistently, day after day, even when you're uninspired, even when you don't believe in yourself. Every time you show up, you build momentum. You strengthen your creative muscle. You prove to yourself that fear doesn't control you. When you choose this way of living, you unlock something bigger than art itself. You unlock joy. Not the joy of applause, but the joy of self-expression. You unlock meaning. Not meaning handed to you by the world, but meaning rooted in your truest values. You unlock connection. Because the moment you dare to show yourself honestly, you invite others to do the same. That's why living creatively beyond fear is so powerful. It's not just about making things. It's about reclaiming your life. It's about saying yes to yourself, to your voice, to your way of seeing the world. And when you do, you don't just change your own life. You give others permission to do the same. So here is the call. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Stop waiting for fear to disappear. Say yes to the restless spark inside you. Say yes to the wild, messy, beautiful chaos of creativity. Your unique magic is not meant to stay hidden. It's meant to move through you. It's meant to touch the world. The world doesn't need more perfect products. It doesn't need flawless performances. It needs your spark, your voice, your courage, your messy, beautiful attempt. So let fear come along for the ride if it must. Let it sit in the back seat, but don't let it drive, because this is your life and the world is waiting for your magic.